to this kid and in turn to his father. I've been doing this for a long time. You can look at my track record on the draft. I'm pretty good, especially at the quarterbacks.
No, man, you
picking the quarterbacks. I would have taken Shedeur Sanders first overall, and I dug in on this before the college football season even started.
Skip.
I would have taken him second overall if I were the Cleveland Browns. I definitely would have taken him third overall if I were the New York Football Giants.
New York Football Giants.
It was outrageously obvious that he's the best thrower of the football in the draft. He's the best pure passer in the draft. He's the toughest college quarterback I have ever witnessed. Over and over, watched every snap he took for 2 years at Colorado. The most deadly accurate thrower of the football in all of college football has not been drafted over 3 rounds.
He ain't deadly.
The clutchest quarterback I saw in all of college football, again and again and again, has not been drafted for 3.
Okay, that make you clutch. Because you can run from the defensive lineman because your offensive line trash and throw it. That make you clutch. Man, that don't make you clutch, man. Shedeur Sanders not a good player. He a good college player. He a good mediocre college player. He a good Jackson State HBCU player. He a good Big 12 player. He wasn't a good Pac-12 player. He wasn't a good Pac-10 player. When Colorado was in the Pac-10, I believe they only won 4 games. Yeah, when they was in the Pac-10, right before they moved to the Big 12, they only won 4 games. He's not a good player, Skip. You're wasting your breath, man. You talking about the NFL brass. The NFL brass ain't did nothing to Shedeur Sanders. NFL brass ain't did nothing to Shedeur Sanders, man. He did it to himself. Should have upped his talent skill. Should have upped his level. Should have had a better interview.
Rounds of the draft. Why is that? Is it about football or is it personal? The NFL should be ashamed because I don't know what you want to call this. Shedeur and his father got blackballed, or if you want to call it whiteballed, call it whiteballed. Whatever it was, they got balled out. They got voted out. It's like a secret memo was distributed. Don't take him. Let's teach him a lesson. Let's teach Dion a lesson. You can't act like that. It's got to be personal because it cannot be about football. If we're just doing football, and my friend Mel Kiper has been doing this almost as long as I have, if we're doing football, Mel Kiper, who's no fool, had Shedeur Sanders ranked 5th overall on his big board, 1 notch ahead of Cam Ward. I had him first. So if it's not football, what is it? Are there racial undertones here? Racist undertones?
What you talking about?
You be the judge. Racism is so hard to sort of grasp and prove, but it just stinks. It smells of racist undertones, of too many white people in charge in this league who just roll their eyes at both father and son in Colorado. I think it's personal.
I was watching the man live last night.
Personal because I think they said we're going to teach Dion a lesson because you can't have a DJ in the locker room before games and at halftime. I think they said let's teach the father a lesson that you can't let the kid make 3.
I was watching the man live last night, and he insisted that it wasn't no racial undertones where everybody feeling so bad about Shedeur Sanders not being drafted. Man, the NFL fired they go to the smallest college. If you good enough, you can go to the smallest college. If you good enough to play in the NFL, they're going to come find you. They might not come find you in college. They may not come find you in college because you might be flying under the radar in high school if you go to a small high school. Man, Shedeur played 7-on-7 football in high school. It wasn't really real football. You know what I'm saying? 7-on-7 football in high school. Went on to Jackson State University. Had a stellar career there, but you playing at Jackson State. They want to know why Jackson Dart went before Shedeur Sanders. He played in the SEC. He played against top-of-the-line caliber talent. I ain't hating no Shedeur Sanders, but at the end of the day, man, somebody got to say it.
$3 million a year in college football and drive 3 or 4 different exotic cars and drape himself with all kinds of NFL-style high-pick jewelry, superstar jewelry. You can't let him tap his watch. It's my time. Hey, I'm here to tell you, none of that matters. If you can play, you can play. Neon Deion was as brash and arrogant as you could get. But he worked hard at his craft, and he was the greatest cornerback ever, and he backed it up. Nobody ever backed up brash and arrogant more than Deion Sanders backed it up. On the football field, on the baseball field at the highest level, on the track and field at the highest level. Greatest athlete I ever saw was Deion Sanders. Deion is not a detriment to his son. He is an all-time positive. Greatness flows through this kid's veins. He's it. He's a winner. He's a leader. If you spend any time with him, he's really a good young man. I don't understand any of this. He didn't interview. Is he confident? Yeah. Is he cocky? I don't know. Where's that fine line between confident and cocky? Can he back it up? You better believe he can back it up. He was raised around greatness, and he will step onto an NFL field wherever he goes, wherever it is. He's going to go somewhere. Somebody's going to give him some shot. Wherever he goes, he's going to step on the football field like he belongs on it, because he was raised to believe he belongs on it. As he tweeted going into the draft, I'm built for this, for whatever happens, great or bad, I'm built. He was built for this. Again, I can't go, it's obviously not a black quarterback issue, because we're way past that. Now black quarterbacks aren't just the norm, they're it, man. Everybody wants a black quarterback. Cam Ward went first overall. Jalen Milroe went, what was he, the third quarterback pick. So it's not a black quarterback issue. It's a Deion Shedeur issue. And there are racist undertones to it. Too many white people in charge are just saying, no, we don't.
Man, you already know what it is. You already know who it is. It's your boy, NoPlayingDinero. Tapping in with another live video. We listen to Skip Bayless go on a wild rant because Shedeur Sanders was not drafted. Was not drafted in the first round. Was not drafted in the second round. Was not drafted in the third round. The first 2 days of the draft, he crying like a baby right now. Deion mad. People starting to put racial undertones under the situation, and it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. What you gonna do? You gonna force him? Shed alive, shed alive.
Don't do it that way, Deion. We don't raise our quarterbacks that way to do those things. He was raised to be a pocket passer, a pro pocket passer, because that's what he does. And if you think he's some spoiled brat diva, just put on the tape. Watch him get sacked more than anybody in college football the last 2 years. The first year because he had a terrible
draft him because he got sacked a million times.
Because he
That's what Skip want to do. He want to draft the man because he was on the run and he threw the ball under pressure to the point the way it wasn't really pressure. It was him scared, running around, just doing shit. Then you had the greatest player of this year, Travis Hunter, on the team. Man, let me put this right up in there. Shedeur alive. Shedeur Sanders trash. If he was any better than trash, he'll be on the field. And we're going to get into the Shannon Sharp situation, get into a little bit of Charlton White, where he said the Shannon Sharp, the Shaq situation with Shannon Sharp. Whack 100 reacts to Shannon Sharp situation. We got Rollo going at Boosie, Lil Baby, Garner. And we got a big one. Shed Alive. You already know what it is. Oh yeah. Let's see what else they got going on with Shedeur today, man. Yep, he'll be on the field. Ain't nothing can change that, buddy. You know what I'm saying? If you're good enough to play in the NFL will come there and find you. You don't got to go looking for the NFL. And half of the stuff he said about they weren't going to play at this team, they weren't going to play at that team, man, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah, we got Skip Bayless. We done ripped on Skip Bayless, man. He need to shut up, sit down, take his coffee, take his meds, because him talking for that long like that, 15 whole minutes.
Win football games
about another man's son
with all of his heart and soul.
And fought the NFL because it's a racial issue
at Colorado.
Because that boy ain't been drafted.
All he did was lead the nation in completion percentage. All he did was make clutch throw after clutch throw. All he did was run for many key first downs on call plays, on read options, on quarterback draws, and on scramble. He's really good rolling out, throwing the football. Born to be a pocket passer. Plays bigger than his measurements, 6'1.5", 212. Just plays bigger, always looked bigger, carries himself bigger. There's nothing not to like about him. The arm strength is Brady-esque. It's, to me, above average. Got no problem throwing the deepest deep ball. No problem putting a little mustard on the toughest out routes to throw. I don't know. There's nothing not to like. It's just personal against Deion and Shedeur. We don't do it that way. And you can't tell me that a lot of these white decision makers, maybe black decision, I'll make this colorblind, that they're afraid of Deion. They're afraid that Deion's going to come and coach his kid, that he's going to take over their franchise, he's going to take the coach's job. He's going to take an executive's job. He's going to run the franchise. He's the best interview in sports. I love the man. I love what he's made of. You know, Deion Sanders has God in his heart. And I don't know Shedeur, but I'm pretty sure he's got God in his heart because he was raised to have God in his heart by mom and dad. So this is high quality, high character, big, strong football backbone. It's everything you could want, and yet this league is built on sheep think. They're all running scared because a lot of them just don't know nothing. A lot of blind fools out there running these drafts. Seriously, I've been doing this for almost 50 years. I've known so many idiots running these drafts. You look back at their picks and you say, what were you thinking? I could have done better than that.
That's personal against Deion.
And so
ain't that
they
personal.
run like sheep.
Ain't that personal.
And if wait a second.
Tell me what's personal about that. What's personal about somebody not getting drafted? Many players ain't get drafted in the top rounds. Many great players ain't been drafted in the top round. Come on. They're making this kid bigger than the NFL. This kid ain't bigger than the NFL. There ain't no hate against Shedeur, but the NFL, it don't matter where you at in the NFL. You hear me? If the NFL wants you, they're going to come get you. You can be at Murray State. You can be at small little Benedict College up the street from my house. If you're good enough to play in the NFL, they're going to draft you. They're going to find you. Shedeur Sanders had a chance to go to the NFL Combine. He went to the NFL Combine, but he didn't throw the ball. Jackson Dart threw the ball. Cam Ward went and threw the ball. Of course, they had a pro day at Colorado, and you know they're going to shine because that's made for the players. The players put that together, basically, what they're going to do, their routine for the NFL. Then you go to all these interviews, 5-hour interviews with the Steelers and the Browns and all these teams, and you can't conduct the interview right. It ain't personal. Ain't nothing personal about this with Shedeur Sanders. It's about talent. It's about character. It's about talent and character, man. Make it make sense. They're trying to say Skip Bayless out here calling it a racial thing. Oh, because he's black. They want to share Deion. Man, don't nobody hate Deion, man. Deion is one of the greatest players that ever played defensive back. You feel me? Played wide receiver. Played at baseball. Deion did that. Deion played baseball, football at the same time. Scored a touchdown and a home run in the same week. Ain't nothing personal about Deion. Character is character. They don't just bring anybody into the locker room. They don't just bring anybody into the locker room, man. When you invite Shedeur into the locker room, you invite a circus. You invite a circus to the locker room. You know what I'm saying? You want a circus or you want a football team? You want a circus around? You want the third string quarterback to be the one taking the questions after the game Sunday, or why he ain't in the game, why they lost? Soon as they lose, if they draft Shedeur right now, and they got a top of the line quarterback, anytime that starting quarterback mess up, they gonna ask, hey, why you ain't put Shedeur in the game? Why you ain't put? They gonna ask him that every week. You think NFL franchise ready to leverage that? When people gonna ask about the third string quarterback, it's about talent, man. It's about character. It's about the want to be great. You have a draft party at your house. They invited you to the NFL draft day one. Now, if you would have accepted that, maybe somebody would say, well, Shedeur in the house, Deion in the house. Let's go ahead and draft this kid. He's showing potential. No, you stay home. You stay home. Y'all built the whole add-on portion to the spot where you're staying at just to have the draft party with legendary all over. You legendary where? You legendary where? Jackson State University? Colorado University? Stop acting like Shedeur Sanders is a great player. He ain't a great player in the eyes of the NFL. He's a great player in the eyes of everybody who following Deion, who love Deion as a black man. Who wants to coach a kid Who wants to coach a kid who was coached by his daddy and Pop Warner, Pee Wee League, Pop Warner, elementary league, that's Pee Wee League, middle school, Dion was the coach of the middle school. Dion was the coach at the high school. Dion was the coach at Jackson State. His son, Shedeur, Shiloh, played for the Gamecocks. He transferred just to go to Jackson State. He ain't get drafted yet. Gamecocks got 2 or 3 players drafted already. He's a daddy's boy. He's a daddy's kid. Everybody say he was spectacular because they ain't have no offensive line. He had to run around and do all this wig in the wing. Oh, throwing the ball on the fly. That don't make you great, man. Make you great is standing in the pocket. Make you great is standing in the pocket like a statue and letting that shit rip, man. Going through your progressions, 1, 2, 3. He ain't there. Oh, I got to look him off and throw it over here. Man, make it make sense, man. Now, somebody came on last night and they said that there wasn't no racial tone behind the situation, but it is a racial tone behind the situation. Because soon as Dion jumped ship, went from Jackson to Colorado, you had 2 sections of African Americans. Some of them hated him for leaving Jackson. Some of them said, you know what, let Dion be great. Be great where? They was in the Pac-10. They was in the Pac-10, the old Pac-12 with Oregon, Southern Cal, Washington State, Washington, Stanford, Arizona. And what happened? They won 4 games. They won 4 games. Then you move down to, you move over to the Big 12 without an Oklahoma or a Texas, a revamped Big 12 that ain't no better than the Mountain West Conference. The reason why Jackson Dart got drafted, if it was a racist thing, Cam Warren would have got drafted first. But I'm going to tell you why these boys get drafted, because they went against top-tier talent. Top-tier talent. You think a GM or a head coach want to always deal with a kid? Man, we witnessed Shedeur on the sideline. The game don't go his way. He going to the offensive coordinator, throw this play, do this play. Man, NFL ain't got time for that because NFL is a $1 billion industry. You think they care about that? He may be a good player in our eyes, but he ain't a good player, a good locker room player. You got somebody screaming they legendary. What makes you legendary? Cause Dion your daddy? Cause Dion your daddy? And I ain't breaking on Shedeur. Cause he did what he's supposed to do. He did everything he could do. Everything that the law allowed him to do, he did it. But when it comes down to football, a lot of people don't know football, and I know football. He's not an NFL starting quarterback. He's not worth the risk in the NFL. Man, what we got going on? Get in the comments what you think of Shedeur Sanders not getting drafted. All the uproar behind Shedeur Sanders not getting drafted. You know what I'm saying? What you think about what Skip Bayless talking about right now today? He calling this a race card, pulling the race card like somebody's hating on. Man, the NFL, if you're good, bro, they're not going to overlook you. Because you can bring their franchise millions and millions or more dollars for years to come if you're a franchise player. So what makes you think the NFL wouldn't want Shedeur if he's a good player? His dad is Dion. You know how much money and prestige more that's going to bring to a franchise like the Steelers, the Raiders, the Giants? Nobody wants the circus. Nobody wants the circus. Nobody wants the circus. And this ain't no hate on Dion. This ain't no hate on Shedeur. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can shine so bright that nobody can't see you. Sometimes you can shine so bright that nobody can't see you. And right now, he feel like he was invincible. He going on there, no, hey, we already made that clear. We ain't going to this team, that team, that team. How you going to tell NFL what team you going to? Who is Dion? Dion, they say, okay, he did it because Arch Manning did it. With Peyton. With Peyton and Eli. Oh, he ain't going to this team. He ain't going. But look, man, Dion ain't got that caliber of scrim. The times have changed. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't tell the NFL what you gonna do. It's the NFL's a job interview. You need the NFL. The NFL don't need you, Shedeur. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You threw a draft party and then I was embarrassed for you. I was embarrassed for you. It hurt me to see a kid, Deion Rays, Deion, one of my top 5 players ever to play the game. It hurt for his son to go through that on draft night, and nobody wanted his service, man. Nobody wanted this service. Nobody wanted the circle. Nobody wanted Deion in their ear. Nobody wanted the press after they lose a game with their starter to ask why you ain't got Shedeur on the field. Shedeur ain't ready to play on the field. Shedeur ain't ready to play on the field. Man, hit that like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. We got 9 people in the live right now. Share the live. Share the live, because we back and forth. We taking it to a whole nother level. We on Shedeur Sanders right now. We got Skip Bayless coming out. He got a whole lot to say. People said it wasn't a race issue, but Skip Bayless is clearly a white man making it a race issue. Skip Bayless, a man with no show now. A man with no show now.
I am worn out from watching the first 3 rounds of the NFL draft. Pick after pick after pick, starting with the 2nd overall pick. I was on the edge of my seat waiting for his name to be called because he is him. He is he. He is it. He should have gone 1st overall. And the NFL should be ashamed of itself for what it has now done over 3 rounds of the draft to Shedeur Sanders. I'm worn out because I'm so sickened and I'm so saddened over what this league just did to this kid and in turn to his father. I've been doing this for a long time. You can look at my track record on the draft. I'm pretty good, especially at the quarterbacks, at picking the quarterbacks. I would have taken Shedeur Sanders 1st overall, and I dug in on this before the college football season even started. I would have taken him 2nd overall if I were the Cleveland Browns. I definitely would have taken him 3rd overall if I were the New York Football Giants. It was outrageously obvious that he's the best thrower of the football in the draft. He's the best pure passer in the draft. He's the toughest college quarterback I have ever witnessed. Over and over, watched every snap he took for 2 years at Colorado. The most deadly accurate thrower of the football in all of college football has not been drafted over 3 rounds.
He accurate. He accurate. Won't he stand in the pocket, though? Just because the pocket collapses, you run around and make a dramatic throw to a dramatic player, Travis Hunter. Yeah, Shedeur passed the ball to him. He passed the sacks. That's why he took the sacks. He took those sacks just so he could pan the stacks to break a record at Colorado, man. That make you legendary. Going to Colorado Buffs and that ain't nothing legendary about that. Ain't nothing warrant of getting a jersey retired. Even the greatest players. The greatest player I think I can name, I think Jadeveon Clowney. I can't remember if his jersey retired though. I know, yeah, that's what I'm like. I already know, like, everybody know, anybody who know football know that Shedeur Sanders is like a undrafted free agent. He'll sign an undrafted free agent contract. Man, cut this boy out, man. He gonna draft. They gonna get him on. They might get a couple looks, undrafted free agent. Then they gonna cut him. You know why? Man, Shedeur might as well sign up for the USFL, the UFL, man. the UFL. And that's a shame they hype this man up. See, that's what happened. That's what happened. Ain't nothing wrong with having courage. Ain't nothing wrong with having determination. But you got to have the attributes. Why you think Jackson Dart went? Jackson Dart played right there at Ole Miss for Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin known for running pro style. You know what I'm saying? The man stood up in the pocket. And he went toe-to-toe with Bama. He went toe-to-toe with South Carolina. He went toe-to-toe with Texas. Did they even play Texas? If they did, they went toe-to-toe with the SEC. I should look the schedule up. But this ain't no sports station no more. You retired a man jersey, man. That's arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Dylan Gabriel. They say, oh, I'm better than. Remember he sharing Dylan Gabriel? Oh, Dylan Gabriel going to he a Heisman candidate. I ain't no Heisman. Man, come on, man. That man played Ohio State, Penn State. That man played Ohio State, Penn State in the Big Ten and won the Big Ten for the first time since they've been in the Big Ten. That 1 year they've been in it, they won it, and they favored to win it this year. What Colorado did, Colorado couldn't even win their own Big 12 conference with Shedeur Sanders, Jordan Seaton. I just seen their cornerback and their wide receiver leaving Colorado right now. The corner, man, when they do the draft for the UFL, man, everybody in the uproar about it. I want them to be in the NFL. I want them to learn, but I can't force them to be in the NFL. You know why? Because I ain't seen nothing on tape. I ain't seen nothing on tape that made it seem like Shedeur Sanders is an elite NFL quarterback, man. He undersized. He don't got no elite speed to be undersized. He don't have an elite arm, no matter what people say. He don't have an elite arm to throw the ball downfield. Can't he drop the deep ball? How many times you seen Colorado throw the deep ball this year? The Jalen Milroe in the same position. Jalen Milroe in the same position. He played top of the line caliber. Look how big he is, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sanders is like my team NFL, we took Bryce Young. Bryce Young was an undersized quarterback. He was short. You know what I'm saying? He can't see over the line. Now he growing up. He maturing. But they took a chance on that guy. They could have got any other player. They could have got C.J. Stroud. Not saying he would have been good in Carolina, but Bryce Young got to grow into that. And if he don't grow into that in a year and he have a bad year this year, they're going to be looking to part ways with this man. It ain't easy to be an NFL quarterback. It's a persona. It's a mystique behind it. You got to be able to go in the lab. You got to be able to go in the weight room. You got to be able to go and watch film. You got to be able to understand NFL concepts. We don't understand the goddamn play. They call it red, blue, hot, green, banana, tailpipe, let's go, inside out, yellow, green, H. What the fuck is he talking about? You got to know it. You got to have the mind state. You got to be calm, confident in your ability, not confident in your wealth, not confident in your money. They always keep saying, oh, they should do it. They don't want to do it like that because you got a little money. Man, they don't care nothing about no money. The NFL, like the goddamn government, they print money. It's a $1 billion industry. It's a $1 billion industry, man, and we love Prime. We love Prime, man. We love Prime the way he did for these kids and what he keep doing for these kids, but he cannot keep hyping these kids up to make these kids think they're better than what they think they are. This guy got a chip on his shoulder right now. He think everybody after me, that's going to be something great. It's going to be something great. Man, Ryan Suckup, the kicker for Carolina, went Mr. Irrelevant. When he was here after the Spur years, he got drafted. Ryan Suckup. Look at him now. 10, 15-year career in the NFL, kicking the ball. Just kicking the ball. That made 3-4 Pro Bowls. Man, if they'll see it on the film, why they got David Cameron number 1? They saw it on film. Why they got Cam Ward number 1? They saw it on film. Why Panthers took Bryce Young number 1? Because they saw it on the field. Man, nigga, no. You got to have the mind state and the poise And we got Skip Bayless, you know what I'm saying? This Caucasian man. And he coming out today. I went on somebody live last night and he was like, bro, man, that ain't racist. I said, man, bro, I've been on Twitter and I see where a lot of people that look like me, a lot of people that look like, you know what I'm saying? And they making it like, oh, they don't want Dion. They doing that Dion because they couldn't control Dion. Man, the NFL ain't trying to control nobody. This is a job interview, man. Do you go to the job in and say, man, it don't matter where I go, this, that, and the third. I ain't going this place. I ain't going that place. I ain't going to throw the ball. That's like going to a job interview to cook. And they say, well, man, let me see you cook a steak medium rare. And you say, hey, man, I'll wait till you pay me for that. You know what I'm saying? It's the it factor. Yeah, it's the it factor. Dion had the it factor coming out of college, coming out of Florida State. Dion had the it factor, man. He'll hit that baseball and he'll go out there, he'll play wide receiver and defensive back. Why you think Travis Hunter went number 2? He had the it factor. He had the it factor, bro. That's what the NFL looking for. And they ain't gonna use him right in Jacksonville. You think Jacksonville gonna do right by Travis Hunter, man? They using Travis Hunter as a scapegoat to get people inside the stand. Jacksonville games are notorious for not having fans in the stand down there in Duval County. Travis Hunter is from that area. They're going to bring the hometown kid back. They already got Trevor Lawrence. They got Trevor Lawrence. They got somebody he can throw it to. Travis Hunter. Don't overwork the young man. Even if he want to work, you got to be able to protect the player. And that's one thing Dion ain't did. He ain't protect this player. He ain't protect his son from heartache. And then even after, hold up, man. What? Let me pull this shit up. And he posted. He posted last night after the drive. Shedeur Sanders posted. Yeah, he posted after the drive. Yeah, he posted. He posted after that. So we're gonna go and chase this post right here. After he didn't get dropped that first night, you know, he had some choice words for the NFL. You know what I'm saying? He had some real choice words for the NFL, and it ain't cool, bro. That's what hurt him worse. And then Dion to say, well, Baltimore needs you. Baltimore needs you. And then he say, well, they got, not Baltimore, who got Joey Flacco? Cleveland or somebody. And Dion was like, yo, man, Flacco older than me. You feel me? Come on, that's disrespectful, man. Joe Flacco been in the league over a decade, man. And now you, come on, man, make it make sense, bro. You can't do that when you're trying to get a job. You trying to get a job, bro. Let me see what they saying on this damn post right here. Nah. If y'all don't think they trying to make it a race issue, I'm finna show y'all exactly what these people doing right now. Let's get the shares up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the views up. We still on. We still in it. Look, we got people online. We got people online right now. We got many people online right now going on the thing talk about it's a race. It's a race issue. It's a race issue. Now read that. This ain't about talent. It's about control. Shedeur wasn't passed on because he lacked skills. Let's see. He wasn't overlooked because he couldn't lead. He's being used as a message sent not to him but to his father. And through his father, to every black man who dare break the system without asking first. What system? What system? This is a narrative correction. Discuss it as draft strategy. Discuss it as draft strategy. Man, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. This post right here is saying he wasn't overlooked because he couldn't lead. He's being used as a message sent not to him but to his father. What the hell Dion got to do with his son playing in the NFL? You think an NFL team gonna pass on a player that can help their team? What y'all thinking about, man? What y'all thinking about, man? What y'all think about? Somebody make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. Just read that right there. And through his father, to every black man who dare break the system. What system we talking about? Somebody get in the comments, man. Let me know what system we talking about here. What system they talking about? What system did he break? Everybody go out there about Jews. We got 10, 12-year-old kids out here on the streets of Columbia, South Carolina, making money, could go buy a $10,000 piece of jewelry. What system? Many NFL players walk around with jewelry on. Many people go out there and spend money on that. Look at that. And think about it. Quinn Ewers ain't go in the draft yet. You mean to tell me they being racist against Quinn Ewers? He a white kid. And Quinn Ewers played for Texas. Quinn Ewers played against top of the line talent and proved that he can do it. And he still ain't go yet. People don't care nothing about that, man. With his daddy and all this. Deion don't got no control. Deion got no control over the NFL and what the NFL do. God don't make no mistakes. I got faith in God no matter what. Shedeur is in good spirits after not getting drafted on day 2. All right, let's get to it. See, that boy ain't had that big party. He ain't got that legendary in the background. Let's see what he had to say last night.
Whatever it is, bro, we not worried about nothing. What's going on with y'all? What's up with y'all, man? We're here, we're in good spirits, of course. God don't make mistakes. We got faith in God no matter what. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, bro, we not worried about nothing. What's going on with y'all? What's up with y'all, man? We're here, we're in good spirits, of course. God don't make mistakes. We got faith in God no matter what.
Man, that man is not already, man. Who does that?
Whatever it is, bro, we not worried about nothing.
You think they're going to put up with that?
What's going on with y'all? What's up with y'all, man?
You think they're going to put up with that? They're going to put up with that. Somebody always shooting online, going online to put their grievance out there. Oh, I ain't worried about that. Bro, you not going in the draft, bro. You basically got fired on your day off. Well, you got fired before you got hired, mama nigga. You got fired before you got hired, my boy. You got fired before you got hired, my boy. Hot as a dog. Now, boy, you got fired before you got hired. Make it make sense. If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. And when you lose all your dollars, he about to lose his sense. Because you know what? He just dropped $800,000. He just dropped $800,000 on jewelry. Just the way to the legendary draft party that went off as a dud, a stalemate, a dud. Man, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. Shoot them views up. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. Bro say he ain't worried about nothing. We on Shedeur right now. We've been on Shedeur for what? We got what? 17 minutes left for Shedeur Sanders. Get in here. Because we're going to move on to Shannon Sharp. We're going to, yeah. Shannon, we got a bone to pick with you too, Shannon. Yeah, we got a bone to pick with you too, Shannon. Hit that like, share, subscribe, man. Hey, let's see what's going on. What's going on? Bear with me. Let's get this ad up. We need ad revenue. We need this money. We need this bread. And we're going to keep it real each and every time. We done revamped the channel. We got 3,500 subs now. Keep hitting that sub. Keep hitting that like. Keep hitting that subscribe. We got 11 people in here right now, man. We love Shedeur Sanders and Deion and everything they're doing for the culture. College football, but black people been playing college football, man. I stay in South Carolina. We got a Heisman Trophy winner, George Rogers. Big George Rogers, a black man. Ain't nothing about no race, man. Stop making everything race related, man. Who we got? We got RG3 up next, yo. We got RG3. going on a wild rant about Shedeur Sanders not getting drafted. So let's get to this RG3, yo. Hit that like, share, subscribe. We got 17 minutes left. Let's do it. Now we got 15 minutes. Let's show it door. Cause we got a bone to pick with Shannon, man. We gonna devote an hour to Shannon, man. We gonna devote an hour to Shannon, man. We gonna vote 35 minutes to Rollo and Little Baby drama. We gonna devote a few minutes to what Charles White had to say about Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot going on right now. We're trying to push these videos out. Go on the channel, check out them videos. I so appreciate all the likes, shares, the subscribes. Man, shit, we need everything, man. The channel was getting over 170,000 views a month at one time. You know what I'm saying? We done fell down and fell off, but we still gaining traction. We still going, ain't gonna stop. We still here. There's NoPlayingDinero, NoPlayingMedia. It's the brand new thing that's popping off out here on these YouTube streets. And we stepping over haters. We running through these fakers. And we letting these people know this how we doing it down here in Carolina. Let's get it. Now let's see what RG3 take is on this. Robert Griffin III, Heisman Trophy winner, NFL bust, couldn't stay healthy to save his life or save his career. Let's see how long this boy talking about this shit here. Let's see what we got going on. Well, let's get it. Shedeur didn't need, because a lot of people been running around saying they needed to humble Shedeur Sanders. Oh, damn. People running around saying Shedeur Sanders need to get humble and all that. Ain't nobody trying to humble him. If he good, he good. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop a good player. You can play at the smallest college and still get drafted. Let's go. What's going on? All right, let's take this off. We don't need that. Let's get this shit right here, right? Let's go. We got Robert Griffin III. Shedeur didn't need to be humble. His confidence shouldn't offend your insecurities. His play showed that he should not have fallen out of the first 3 rounds. Bro, y'all talking like y'all run the NFL or something. Y'all talking like y'all run the NFL, bro. You couldn't even keep an NFL starting position job, bro. So what you want? You want him to live for you, or you want to live for him, or what? What y'all got going on? What y'all got going on, man?
Hell, I'm on my way home to go shoot an emergency podcast because...
Come on, let's get right.
Shedeur Sanders should not have fallen out of the first 3 rounds of the NFL draft. And there's a lot of people out there who are saying that, he needed to be humbled. Shedeur Sanders didn't need to be humbled. He's already humble. His confidence should not shake you or make you uncomfortable. It didn't make you uncomfortable when Joe Burrow was confident. It didn't make you uncomfortable when Baker Mayfield was confident. It doesn't make you uncomfortable when another quarterback, whose last name isn't Sanders, walks around and feels that they can be a franchise quarterback because their tape says they can. Shedeur Sanders' talent, his tape, and his pedigree is what gets some guys opportunities in the NFL that maybe they haven't earned. He earned this opportunity, and it's absolutely ridiculous that he's fallen out of the first 3 rounds of the draft. I'll see you guys soon on Out of Pocket with RG3. Peace.
Make it make sense, bruh. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You heard Robert Griffin III. Y'all don't run the NFL, man. The NFL run itself, man. The NFL was running itself before we was fucking born. The NFL been running itself since before we was born, man. Nobody's bigger than the establishment. You see what happened in college with the Nico Iamale situation down in Tennessee. He wanted $4 million. They paying him $2.4 million a year. He wanted $4 million a year. He ended up going to UCLA for $1.2 million. And you know what the coach from Tennessee tell him? Ain't nothing bigger than the Power T. Ain't nothing bigger than the brand. Not no player. Not no race. None of that is bigger than the brand, because the brand, NFL, and these teams been around since before we was freaking born, man. Y'all don't run nothing. What y'all doing is all new to the world of NFL. You think that billionaire man care anything about that? You think Robert Kraft care anything about that, man? You think Jimmy, what the fuck the boy name is? The Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones. You think he care anything about that? Every time somebody get picked, it's a dagger in that boy's chest. But his daddy set him up for failure. His daddy set him up for failure. We got Young Thug. Young Thug tweeted this out to Shedeur, man. Young Thug tweeted this to Shedeur, man. Young Thug, Tom Brady didn't go in the first round, kid. Shit, man. I wouldn't be surprised, like brother say, man. You know what I'm saying? Gabe Gaming. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, man, I wouldn't be surprised if this boy will go undrafted, man. Because he doing too much online. He do too much. He online now. He online now going on a rant. Let's see what else we got on this kid, man. We ain't got to watch his highlights and none of that. What was this? Trey Wingo. Here's the simple truth when it comes to Shedeur. Now this Trey Wingo. If y'all don't know who that is, man, that's a sports commentator, sports writer. Trey Wingo. This is how he feel about the situation with Shedeur. Since everybody coming up with all these narratives, oh, it's a race thing. Oh, the NFL don't like, man. Whatever, man.
Let me give you a little inside information here. The bottom line is among NFL personnel that he wasn't worthy of being picked yet. You can throw out all the other stuff. Doesn't mean anything.
Listen to this man right here.
Man, Shedeur Sanders' fall in the draft has a lot of people.
This man letting everybody know this man ain't worth being drafted yet. He'll get drafted when it's his turn. Stop crying about it. Oh, he lost 25 million because he in the first round. Oh, he lost 8 more million because he in second round. Oh, he lost this. He lost that. He only gonna get paid $1 million. What y'all worried about that man pocket for? Your pocket watchers?
Man, Shedeur Sanders' fall in the draft has a lot of people spinning a lot of opinions. Let me give you a little inside information here. The bottom line is that there seems to be a consensus among NFL personnel that he wasn't worthy of being picked yet. You can throw out all the other stuff. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants a player that they think they can win with. They're not passing on him for any other reason. Now, here's the other part of it. It doesn't mean they're right. Russell Wilson went in the 3rd round. Tony Romo wasn't drafted. Hall of Famer Kurt Warner wasn't drafted. We all know where Tom Brady was.
Kurt Warner, a Hall of Famer, wasn't drafted. Russell Wilson went in the 3rd round. Make it make sense, bro. You wait your turn.
But the reality is, this is just a consensus of what people think about their evaluation of Shedeur Sanders, nothing else. It also doesn't mean they're right in any way, shape, or form. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Man, Shedeur Sanders' fall in the draft has a lot of people spinning a lot of opinions. Let me give you a little inside information here. The bottom line is that there seems to be a consensus among NFL personnel that he wasn't worthy of being picked yet. You can throw out all the other stuff. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants a player that they think they can win with. They're not passing on him for any other reason. Now, here's the other part of it. It doesn't mean they're right. Russell Wilson went in the 3rd round. Tony Romo wasn't drafted. Hall of Famer Kurt Warner wasn't drafted. We all know where Tom Brady was drafted. But the reality is, this is just a consensus of what people think about their evaluation of Shedeur Sanders, nothing else. It also doesn't mean they're right in any way, shape, or form. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Man, Shedeur Sanders' fall in the draft has a lot of people spinning a lot of opinions. Let me give you a little inside information here. The bottom line.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And when you lose your dollars, man, you bound to lose your sense. Niggas go crazy when they ain't got that money. Niggas go crazy when they ain't got that money. Now we got your boy Mace. We got Mace. reacting to this whole little situation, man. Man, Shedeur in good spirit though. Shedeur in good spirit though, man. We ain't trying to share or break Shedeur down. He in good spirits, as we can see on his Twitter feed. He in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? He in good spirits. He say he legendary, everything legendary. Everything good. You know what I'm saying? You got the kid, the young kid, Shedeur Sanders. You know what I'm saying? We got the young kid, Shedeur Sanders, man. He feeling some type of way today. Look at that. Look at that. 3 hours ago, Shedeur Sanders posted. Another day. Another opportunity to get a chance to play the game I love. Thank God. Legendary. Thank God for everything. I'm built for whatever today may bring. Legendary. Thank you, God. Failure is not an option. See, everything he posted is legendary. Legendary this, legendary that. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Legendary this. Man, make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. 4 minutes left with Shedeur Sanders, man. Get in the comments. You think he going today? You think he getting drafted today? Do you think he getting drafted today? Anybody think he getting drafted today? Hit that like. Hit that dislike if you think he ain't getting drafted today, man. We take dislikes too, man. If you don't like the content, you don't like the content, I can't make you like it. If you tap in, hit the dislike. Yup, insight's gonna grow. Insight's gonna grow. Man, if you ain't go and check that last video out, I pop. You know what I'm saying? It's to do a salute to you. Salute to Deion Sanders. Everybody who tapping in. I sure appreciate it. All my people tapping in out of New York, Cleveland, Detroit, Carolina, both Carolinas. All my people tapping in out of goddamn on St. Louis, making it happen the real way. Shedeur Sanders, we wish you all the luck. We wish you all the best. I wish they had a better offensive line so you could have showcased your talent a little better. Then you just running around. Then it wouldn't be no speculation on if you was a good player or not. It wouldn't be no speculation. You already know what it is. You already know who it is. It's the realest. What we working? What we working? What we working? Don't nothing start the real. Don't nothing start the real. It ain't no hate and it ain't no debate. The real gonna always be real. Understand what you hearing and saying. Only the real will understand the content that's coming out of grown man like my mouth. Make it make sense. No, Shedeur Sanders, we wish you the best. Good luck today in the draft. We want you to be drafted. A lot of people want you to be drafted. There ain't nobody talking down on you. You know, we just speaking the truth of facts. You know what I'm saying? Yup. Where the fuck is that music coming from? Alright. Let's see what we got up. What we got up? We got Shannon. We got Shannon the man Sharp. We got Charlton White. We got Charlton White going off on Shannon Sharp. We got Wet 100 got a little bit to say. Man, you feeling the content? Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you get that notification when I'm dropping this hip hop heat. Make sure you get it right and know it's right when we get into it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bounce back. You know what I'm saying? We wanna drop for a whole nother hour with the live. We wanna bounce back for a whole nother hour with the live. I don't know what the fuck going on. Alright, we good, we good. We good, we good. We good. Yeah. So we moving on from Shedeur Sanders right now, man. We gonna go over here. We're gonna get into a little bit of this right here with Charlton White and Shannon Sharp. And Shannon put himself in a bad situation. You know, Shannon did something that, you know, he thought he was above it. He just had it like that. I'm good. Man, sit your old ass down, man. Sit your old ass down, man, cause you not knowing, you being naive to the game. You being naive to the game, Shannon. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You know Shannon Sharp used to deal with the girl Brittany Renner. Yeah, Kevin Gates came out and spoke on that. But that boy Kanye been going wild lately. Get this out the bookmark, man. We ain't ready for that. We ain't ready for that. We are not ready for that one. That motherfucking Kanye content something serious. What the fuck we looking at here? All right, we're pulling up the screen now. Make sure you share the live. Make sure you share the live. And we're pulling up everything right here, right now. What we working? Alright, let's get this Saturday. Yes, sir. Bear with me, straight out of Columbia, South Carolina, tapping in with nothing but that hip hop heat fire. The first hour is done. The first hour is in the books. And you know what, Shedeur Sanders, we salute you. But we got to move on to Shannon Sharp now. Yeah, we got to move on to Shannon Sharp now. If you ain't go check out that last video I dropped, we had your boy Peter Guns. We had Peter Guns come out, speak about Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp got to pick him better than what he picking him, man. He got to pick him better than what he pick him. Man, look at this right here. They saying, hey, y'all see it down there? Hey, I had more than 5 earlier, bro. And the man is trash, fam. The man is trash, bro. If he wasn't trash, then he'll be drafted, right? Huh? Ezra B, or whatever the hell your name is, you African. Yeah, you African or some boy. Huh? You don't like Americans, boy? You don't like Americans, boy? Go check the view status, boy. Go check the view status, boy. Come on, man. You act like you offended by that, man. If he ain't trash, then why he ain't going in the NFL? Make it make sense, bro. I ain't hating on the man or nothing, bro. I ain't hating on him. Bro. Shedeur Sanders was last hour. That's over, bro. I'm done with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just off the script for that, bro. Off the script for that, bro. 1 hour. Now, the only reason they got that many views because I'm talking about a trash-ass player, Shedeur Sanders. But I had to do it because, see, y'all think it's a race thing. You part of the problem. You part of the problem, man. Now let's speak about your other brother. Let's speak about your other black brother, Shannon Sharp. Huh? What you got to say about that, huh? Huh? You say I got 5 people in the line. Let's speak about Shannon Sharp now then. Huh? The bozo, the clown, the fool, the idiot. Huh? The snow bunny chaser, huh? The one who ain't got enough intelligence or brain to grow up from out of the college mind state that he had because he ain't no playboy no more. The grown man who old enough to be this child's grandfather, homie. Understand what you hearing and seeing. I'm 42 years old, 24-year-old child with a 3-year-old granddaughter, homie. Yeah, make it make sense, huh? So who, yeah. Do what you do. Man, we ain't even got to kick you out the live, man. We already know you're a simp. We already know Shedeur Sanders trash. If he wasn't trash, he would have been gone in the NFL already, homie. You think the NFL gonna pass on that on a star player? Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, man. You just hold your horses, you wait your time. Cause when I drop this shit about Shannon Sharp, it's gonna blow your damn mind. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And when you lose your dollars, that's when you lose your sense. I ain't gonna lose my dollars because I refuse to lose my sense. Cause I know what I have to do. Yeah, hit the block, the street. Cause see, I got kids, you know, out here on these streets. I understand what you hearing and seeing, man. Y'all sit and cry, growl. Oh, he doing the black man wrong. What about Shannon Sharp? Who doing Shannon Sharp wrong? Who did Shannon Sharp wrong? He did himself wrong. So we can put you in the category of Shannon Sharp. Since you talking about views, you one of the 5 viewers. You one of the 5 viewers that's on this live. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now make it make sense. What kind of man do this, man? What kind of man do this, man? What kind of man doing this, bro? Huh? What kind of man doing this? Yeah, the type of man that make us look bad. Yeah, the type of man that's trying to make all black men look bad like we chasing a snow bunny. Come on, man. Shannon Sharp faces even more backlash from fans after past video and photos allegedly show him hugging his daughter below the waist. Who does that? Who does that, bro? Look at this how you hold your child. Look at this. Who does that? Is that inappropriate?
wonder Shannon Sharp loves his daughter Kayla the most. She's the only one who puts up with the 3 things he does. In the same year, Shannon got 3 different women pregnant, and that's how Kayla, Kiari, and Kaylee were born. But his oldest daughter, Kayla, has always held a special place in his heart. First off, Kayla is the only one of his kids who actually goes with him to events. When Shannon gets tired during taping, all he has to do is gesture, and Kayla runs over and gives him a big hug. She's totally used to his affectionate gestures, and when he needs to get back to work, she quietly steps aside without a word. Second, even though Kayla grew up in Shannon's big fancy house, he wanted to give them a better life. On top of that, even though Shannon's had a lot of relationships, he's super strict about Kayla's love life. He really wants his kids to be close to him, but Kiari and Kaylee aren't that close with him. Only Kayla stays by his side. He leans on Kayla a lot, even kisses her on camera more than once, and Kayla never pulls away. She's always had his back, no matter what decisions he makes.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Somebody make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense, man. Get in the comments, man. Get in the comments. It's already up.